we're back. So, let's see, what are we doing today? We are doing armor. I did pull up some reference stuff that I'm going to use. A lot of the stuff I was looking at wanting to use, it's got that weird, like, division in the center of the chest again. Which makes sense for, like, motorbike armor, because when you wipe out on a motorbike, your surface that you're hitting is flat, so you're going to want that, and then what I'll do is we'll switch. Well, that doesn't work. It doesn't. Okay. Nope, that's not gonna work. It'll just show that. There's one. Nope. There we go. There we go. There's my reference there. Here. So what we got is the majority of these have this here. There's like this split down the center, which obviously like zipper point, but when you're hitting a flat ground, obviously these need to be above the sternum so that they actually protect. I'm guessing for a bunch of other reasons. Collarbone and stuff like that. But in terms of like armor that you could possibly receive like stab or shooting, you don't want that little space because otherwise everything gets directed in. You have something going in towards it, you're going to smash your sternum. So, I'm just going to switch this back here. Back here. Quick. So I did quickly look up some of this stuff. So, kind of military armor. This is just to see how big it is on someone when they're wearing it. Something like a chest piece that's a mix between something like this, something like this. Again, without that centerpiece, so maybe these connect and like a ridge that comes up the center for deflection. And then the back, I really like this piece here. This like kind of neck preserver almost. Your head would kind of be supported by that, so it doesn't snap back in case of a bunch of drama there. And then protection for the back spine. Something like that. And then I just have a couple of chunks of to see if I glean anything from. Really think of anything great. Yeah, so that's kind of the idea going forward with those. I'm gonna switch this back over to just ZBrush. Just a bunch of crap on there. There. Okay, so sculpture time. We're gonna dynamesh it. And I tried to get a program that would show like a, how would you call it, like a keystroke down on the bottom, but every single one I tried would not show the control, the shift, or the alt unless they were pressed with something else. And since the majority of the programs that I use need either just that, so control that turns this into mask, shift is smooth, control shift is select, alt is reverse, it turns it from Z add to Z sub, or vice versa if it's set to its sub. So that was kind of useless. So I'll have to do a little bit more searching, see if I can find something else. I was reading, I saw, was it OBS has something similar to that, but I'm using Twitch Labs Beta, I think it is. So I don't know. We'll see if I can find something that works. Don't really want to switch. Stream. Well, finally getting used to one of them. Okay. Let's go into the sculpting. So things. Okay. So if I want like that guard thing, I'll add it. I think I'll add it just using geometry, and then I'll go back and do like a separate quick sculpt on it just to get a little bit of fabric look to it. Fabric surface. Yeah, surface look to it. For now, go with this. So I wanted a little bit of like a combination between. So if I do like a pad, just let's if you do something like this to start. And then this area here, down in the abdomen, I can't talk, abdomen, a plate insert point. So similar to how kind of modern military armor, they have plates that go under and strap them in. Something like that down here, and then over top obviously there's like I don't know if it's Velcro or some sort of strapping system that they can attach pouches and stuff to. That's kind of what I'm thinking of. This needs to be a big gap there. But if you have like plates that you insert here, like a thin, really thin line that separates them. I almost want it to make sure that it bends a little bit more down. Maybe we bring this down a little further. That ridge there. Kind of have this flow downwards, so you've got kind of that point coming forward for any sort of like stab deflection. This character obviously isn't like a fighter, but kind of the story for this one is they're fighting giant bugs. So if you think back to say Starship Troopers with like stabby bits of their legs, having something that can at least deflect and push a blade kind of in that direction. That's kind of a little bit. Neck gardish here that we can attach something in here that kind of goes up, and then of course we've got like that back little attach here that and that'll be a separate piece of that I surround with later. Put it in quick. this. So I guess the idea for this would be that this is an overlapping piece for this. This would be this piece under here. Would be that, and this would be similar in terms of what they are. So you'd slide a plate up underneath before you go on mission, and then this one you'd slide it from above and down into it, and then you also got your that would sit here.